Hey guys, and welcome to Scum. This is Survival Bob, and I'm going to show you 5 quick tips and tricks that I wish I'd known when I started playing Scum a few months ago. So the first one is that we all have a problem with inventory management, right? So as you know, you can grab something and as you put it in here, you can't see it. You may or may not know this, but if you hold control and then mouse wheel, you can turn something. A lot of people do know that one, but something I just figured out recently was shared to me is that if you grab the same item and you just put it in the gray area, it'll move it automatically. So let's, like this gun, I could hold control and try to fit it in there. But if you just put it in the gray area here, bam, it's going to do it for you. You don't have to hit control. So if you got a ton of crap in your inventory and you're not quite sure if something's going to fit in there, just hold it on the little gray line area and it'll turn it for you automatically. And if you want to do it manually, just grab it, hold control, and then turn your middle mouse wheel, and you can do it that way. So tip number 1. Tip number 2 is that I wish I had known suppressors and items will fit multiple things. So I've got an M9 suppressor on my M9, but I don't love the M9. I do like the block. That's kind of my main sidearm. And there's not a suppressor for the block, but the M9 suppressor will actually fit on the block. So there are lots of accessories that will fit on other items besides what they are marked for. It doesn't make logical sense that a 9mm suppressor will fit on a 45 caliber weapon, but hey, it does. It's Scum, so let's do it. So my recommendation is try out multiple items on things and see what they fit on. It'll go green. And you have to have it in your inventory for it to work. A lot of times if you just try to grab it from the ground, well, it's working now, but sometimes it doesn't work. If you just grab it from the ground or from a chest. So just make sure you put it in your inventory first, has been my experience. So that's tip number 2. Check out the accessories. The M9 suppressor will definitely fit on the Block 21. I know there's other things that'll fit on other items, so if you know what those are, list them in the comments. That'll help out a lot of new players. All right, so this next tip is something that a lot of you guys may know already, but if you don't know, this will change your life. And that is, you know, obviously holding down W is walk, but if you hit Shift W, take your hands off the keyboard, go fix yourself a sandwich, and you're just going to auto run until you run out of stamina or hit a tree or water or a puppet or something like that. I don't recommend leaving this for too long, but I have been known to stand up, go AFK for a minute, and then come back. You can hit left and right keys and move. So if you're auto running through the woods, you can just kind of do this, and then if you catch something and then you hit F on it, it'll search for it. You can grab both of these, and then when you tab out, you're going to keep auto running. Now, if you do eat something, it's going to stop you, unfortunately, but you can just start auto running again while you're eating and keep moving. This helps when you're early game, especially, and you're just moving through the woods, trying to get places as fast as you can. Auto run, and then you can scroll up or down to control the speed. Make sure you watch your stamina, guys. Be careful with that. I don't like my stamina to be less than 50% when I'm in the woods in case I got to fight. So the next tip, guys, along those same lines is when you're in a vehicle, whether that be a truck or an ATV or any vehicle, and you hit tab, obviously you can't go into your menu. However, if you hold down shift and then press C, you can go into your menu, and you can actually still move stuff around. So if I jump in my car and I realized I had left my backpack on the ground because I was sorting some stuff, I can double click my backpack and pick it up. I can grab that gun and just set it there and throw it in there. So Shift C works. Now, unfortunately, you cannot drink or eat while you're in a vehicle like this, but you can definitely move stuff around your inventory and continue to sort. If I try to eat, it's not going to do anything. Now, this will actually work while you're moving, although I don't recommend it. See, I can hit Shift C while I'm driving, and I can continue to drive. But again, be careful with that. And then escape to get out of it. All right, now another tip that I really wish I'd known early on in Scum was how to repair items. So if you've got a toolbox, you can use that to repair a blunt item by just right-clicking on it and hitting repair, and that'll take our item back up to 100%. So because I had 3% left on that one toolbox, it used that, it upgraded it, and then I'm going to have to repair it again to get the rest of it, but it used that complete toolbox that I had. So I've got this improvised toolbox right here that gets me back up to 100%. Now, if I click on a sword, I cannot do that with the toolbox. You can go get a grinding stone, which I laid on the ground over here somewhere. Yeah, so I can grab a grinding stone and I can click it and I can repair it that way. But those are hard to find. What's much easier to do is get an improvised toolbox and then come over to a drill press, click on it, and then click repair. Click on the item, that is. Right click and then hit repair, and it will use the toolbox in increments of 5 to repair it. So you see I'm at 19 here and 92, so I go up by 5, go down by 5, and then repair this to get it back up to 100%. Now that's much easier than finding a grinding stone, which I'm really glad they implemented this. I think this just came out with the 0.6 update. I didn't know that you could do this before. Maybe you could and I just wasn't aware of it. But I've been searching grinding stones like crazy. Especially for my good sharp weapons like katanas and bushmans and stuff like that. All right, and then probably one of the most useful tips I could give a new player is know about SCUM-map.com. Make sure you put the dash in there if you want to get the good SCUM map. There is a SCUM-map.com, but I don't find it as user-friendly as this one. This one is done by Jazzy. He's got a Discord as well. Lots of great info, and they are always updating it. But with this map, you can come to the filters, and you can filter out anything. If you're looking for vehicle spawn locations, you just click that. You can actually zoom in on these, which is amazing. I wish we could zoom in on the real map and get really granular detail here. If you're looking for cement bags, you can check that, and it'll show you where cement bags have been found. And this is done by the player base. So if you've got a tip on you don't see one in here, send them a message in Discord. I know I have, and they will update it really quickly. You got gas stations. If you're looking for the closest gas station, you can do this. Boat spawns, workshops, motorcycles, wheelbarrows, they jump on this and get it as quickly as possible. Food shops is a big deal now because we got to eat constantly. If you want to go specifically to one of the big cities like Sambor or Novigrad, you can click the Novigrad POIs and then scroll over here into Novigrad, and you can actually click on them and get a little bit more information as far as the exact coordinates. Another picture, but you've got the POIs that are listed here. And then if you want to go over to Sambor, of course, you can do that one up north as well. You just grab it and drag it. There's a lot more listed here. But if you want to know where hunting shops, gun shops, right here. So you can just swoop in here and hit these 4 shops if you want to come into town real quick and not go through the whole thing, wandering around looking for stuff. But really great resource. A lot of time has been put into this, guys. If you enjoy this, there is a link you can support them. I recommend doing that. I have as well. Check out scum-map.com, and you can check this out as well. And if you find something that is not on the map, shoot them a message in Discord, and they will update it really quickly. They've been really good about that in my experience. So, guys, I'm Survival Bob, and I want to give a big shout out to the Survival Bob Scum Island server community. These guys are in my Discord and have really helped me learn the game. Sesh and Tactical Grumpy and a lot of my admins have really been doing a great job. If you are looking to start playing Scum or get into the game or looking for a good group of guys to hang out with, check out my Discord. The link is in the description down below. A lot of helpful players there trying to help all the new guys and guys returning to the game after a while and just have a good time. So this is Survival Bob saying if you're going to be a Bob, have fun with it. And if you're going to play Scum, make sure you know the tips. Not just the tip, the whole thing. And wear a willy warmer because it gets cold out there. We'll see you next time, guys. Take care.